Right, excellent guys. Woo. Okay, feet together please. Left hand right first. And bow. Right, we're going to start with something. I'm experimenting with something. I want to do some, obviously skipping is really closely associated with boxing and fighting. So I want to start doing some virtual skipping, no skipping ropes, but we're going to be working on the foot movement. So the first thing we're going to work on, just to get warmed up, I'll put a wee timer on actually. Let's just go. I'm going to go through each of the movements and we're going to do them for 30 seconds. And it's just going to be 30 seconds repeat, 30 seconds repeat. So the first one is just going to be bouncing on the spot. So you can have your arms loose as well. So we're just going to be bouncing. Oh, there's no bell. So we're just bouncing, both feet together. Okay? You can have your arms going as though you're doing the virtual skipping. You don't have to. This is something that we could put weights into. So when you bounce, what you can do is you can have both feet together, or you can be shifting your weight from left to right slightly. Just ever so slightly. Okay, but just bouncing on the spot. Right, we're going to switch to front and back. So you can still be doing with your arms. Just a little bit, I'll move sideways. Just a little bit front and back. You don't have to be like big movements like this, it's just little front and back. Next one's going to be side to side, okay? You can either do this both feet together, so you're just going to go side to side, like almost like skiing, you know, you see the skiers going down, or you can bring one foot out side to side like this. So it's sort of one foot in and out, replacing the other, or both feet together. Nice and light. Don't clear the ground too much. Nice and sort of just off the floor and no more. All right, heels to bum. Bring your heels. Good. Seconds. All right, high knees is the next one. We're just bring our knees up at the front, off we go. So knees up high. This one's going to be a tough one. This one's like speed skipping, so we're going to really go like fast feet with this one. For a whole 30 seconds and then we'll get a little breather. All right, go. So it's going to be just running on the spot, fast and going. 20 seconds to go, keep going. You can break and stop at any point. You don't have to keep on going. And time, that's the end of that round. So keep moving if you want. Have a quick drink. We're going to do that again. Okay. So starting to get to know the foot movement there. So the skipping's all about timing. It's all about the rhythm of the rope and the rhythm of the feet. So just relax into it. We'll see if we can go again. I don't know why this has not got it. Well, here we go. That's the bell. Okay. So bouncing. So both feet together. Or just that gentle, slight movement with the feet. Just a little bit of shifting away. Left foot to right foot. Okay. I think this is going through my headphones. I think that's the thing. You might guys, might hear that. Okay, what was the next one? The next one was front and back, front and back. I've seen these things online. There's a new sort of craze going with these really heavy skipping ropes. You can buy these thick ropes that are weighted. You can buy them by weight. And what it does is it works your arms. And obviously you're having to stabilize with your core when you're doing these skips. So treat myself to something like that. Side to side, guys. So from here, you're just going in and out with your feet, side to side, or both feet together. Up to you. You can switch between them. You don't have to do the same one over and over. Here's the bum. Good stuff. You just can march this out if you want. You don't have to be running on the spot. You can just be walking it out. High knees. So again, you can just march it out with high knees if you wanted. You don't have to be bouncing, so you could just be moving your arms and marching while you're doing this. Okay, it's up to you. You don't even have to be moving your arms. This is like virtual skipping. This is just trying to get us moving like fighters move. All right, we're going to finish with those fast feet. And go. Keep going. Keep going, 10 seconds. 5. And side. Oh, finish off with the ropes and boom. We're done. All right, cool. If you've got, switch my earphones off. If you've got a mat, we're going to do some press-ups, sit-ups and squats. Grab yourself something to go on the floor if you've got a hard floor. Go. Scott's got his mats back down. Yesterday he was out there on the patio, jumping around. He's all kitted out today. Right, guys, so again, I just want to reinforce these exercises are for you. So we're going to do 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, 10 burpees. But if you are feeling like you've got energy and you've got a lot, if you're ahead of the group, do a dozen. Do 12 press-ups. If you're feeling like you're low energy, drop it down, do 5, do 6. Do what you want to do, okay? Stay with the group. Don't be just either trying to do 10, but not maybe struggling to just keep the pace up. Just take your numbers down a little bit. It's no big deal. You're always moving, you're always doing something. And similarly, if you're finding yourself ahead of the group, add an extra couple in. All right. So press-ups, sit-ups, squats, and burpees, 10 of each, or to you. Okay. Do them on your knees if you want. I'm going gentle today. I'm feeling low energy, so I'm just going to do my press-ups on my knees today. Good form though. Substitute your sit-ups for crunches if you want. Again with your squats. Nice and low if you can, but again, I'm just going to do a little sort of half squats today. I don't know what it is, my knees are killing me. I think I might be getting a little touch of runner's knee. And burpees. Excellent, feeling a bit like we're waking up and warming up. Okay, let's mobilise off a little bit now. So circles with your head, round and round. Changing direction. And change. And change. It's a good time to sort of be listening to your body and feeling where the tight areas are. I said yesterday I've got a bit of a sore neck, so I think I must have slept funny. Looking left, looking right. Just as we move down our body, mobilise, it's a good way to scan. See if you've got any niggles, any sore bits, anything you might need to stretch off a little. More specifically, changing sides, head to the right. As I say, just be aware of where your aches and pains are, work around them, back to the left. Also gives you, like I say, an opportunity maybe to just mental note, maybe something to stretch off later on. And back to the right. All right, push the hands away. Look down through that big hoop that you make. Stretching across your back. Push, 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 nice and gentle. Relax, take the arms round, open the chest out, look up. And release that, rolling the shoulders. Good stuff, and forwards. Big circles backwards. And forwards. One forwards, one backwards, guys. And change. Good, guard up. Keep it tight and twist. Make sure you're rotating the whole body, twisting and reaching when you punch. Okay, rear heel coming up off the floor, keeping your guard high. Chin tucked, elbows kind of shrugged up. Punching high. Back to the middle. Down low. Back to middle and round behind. Hands on your hips, circling your hips, please. Change direction. Change direction. And change. All right, let's do our knees. Oh, see, I can feel that. I don't know what it is. Something's niggling my right knee big time. Change direction. And out. And then. Nice work, guys. Okay, ankles and wrists to finish. Whoop. And the other side. Good. Have a little drink. Make sure you're staying hydrated all the way through this. Don't just be taking big gulps which as soon as you feel thirsty. Make sure you sip in away all the way through. All right, guys. Another 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, and 10 burpees. Off we go. Four. All right, super. Good work. Have your mods for your exercises as well. Do press-ups on your knees, burpees from a raised platform. Okay, if you're struggling, you've got something like a seat or a chair, you can put your hands on the chair, burpee, or even just walk your feet out, walk your feet back in. Loads of mods we can do. I know we've got all different levels of fitness going on. Right, a little bit of, well, can't speak, a little bit of dynamic stretching, guys. Knee up, leg up, 5 and 5. Stretch to your height as well. So you should feel this as a stretch, but don't launch your leg up high. Just feel where it's starting to stretch out a little bit. And that's good. Right, opening your hips out, please. 5 and 5. Don't have to go too high, just as long as you feel it. Feel the hamstring. And then. If you're ahead of us, if you've finished sharp, all right, just start jogging on the spot, or you can maybe do another 4 or 5 burpees if you wish. It's up to you. Just keep moving. Super. All right, guys. Okay, I'm going to do a little drill, a movement drill, and then we're going to link it to some punches and kicks. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tip my camera down just a fraction. Okay, we're going to move in a circle, in a square rather, but we're going round. So from this left fighting stance position, we're in the bottom left-hand corner of the square. So I'm going to mirror you. So although I'm right fighting stance here, I'm doing this so you can mirror me. okay? All right, so first movement, shuffle forward. So we're going to the next corner. We're now in the top left-hand corner of the square. We're going to move laterally, single side step. We move across to this corner. Now we're going to move back to the back corner, so we shuffle back. And we're going to move back to the starting corner, stepping outside here. Okay, so what we've got is a shuffle forward, an inside step, a shuffle back, and an outside step. Okay, so we've got all the basic red belt movements. We can go in the opposite direction, so we can step inside, shuffle, step outside, shuffle. But we've still got those 4 basic corners of the square. So just for 30 seconds, I want you to practice left stance, right stance, clockwise, anti-clockwise, just on your toes, bouncing and moving, just moving in, switching sides, shuffling back, resetting back to the start. Maybe you can stay the same stance and go the opposite direction. I just need you moving, okay? So just good. That's it. Switch stance, forward, side step, shuffle back, side step. Good, keep going, guys. Nice. It's good work. Okay, so that's the basic foot pattern that we're going to follow. What we're going to do is we're going to add some punches into that, okay? From left fighting stance, bottom left-hand corner, shuffling forward. We're going to come forward with a jab, jab. Okay, so it ends up being, it can be a single shuffle. So you can just go shuffle, jab, jab. Or you can do a little double shuffle coming forward, 1, 2. It doesn't have to, I'm not going to be overly critical, but what we're doing is I want to link moving forward with a double jab. That makes sense? Cool. All right. Moving forward, double jab. Cool. We're going to then, I'm checking my notes here just to make sure I get this the right way around. Going to then move sideways. Okay, yeah. So jab, jab. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go jab, reverse. And as you're in that reverse punch, you'll feel like your weight's on the front foot. Light, rear foot should be a little bit lighter. What we're then going to do is side step this way. Okay? We're going to retreat backwards, defensively. Jab, jab. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to do reverse, hook. You'll maybe feel that the weight's on the rear foot this time, the front foot's rotated, and it's a little lighter. So now what we can do is we can step this way. So, bottom, left-hand corner. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, switch. Jab, jab. Reverse, hook, step outside. All right, so coming forward. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, weights on the front foot, rear foot's lighter, so we can switch inside. Jab, jab. Reverse, hook, outside. Okay, let's have a little practice of that. Starting to speed it up a little bit. So, jab, jab. Jab, jab, reverse, inside. Jab, jab, defensive. Reverse, hook, outside. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, switch. Jab, jab. Reverse, hook, outside. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, inside. Jab, jab. Reverse, hook, outside. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, inside. Jab, jab. Reverse, hook, outside. All right, that's starting to make sense? If it is, if you're happy with that, give me a thumbs up. Cool. don't want to rush ahead too fast. Excellent. Looks like you're getting it. Remember, so most people are right-handed, so left fighting stance. So we're doing it left fighting stance. Let's mess with your heads a little bit. Let's switch stance and go right fighting stance and go to the opposite corner. Now we are in the bottom right hand corner of your square, bottom right hand corner. So going in the opposite direction from a right fighting stance. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, switch. Is that right? Yeah. Jab, jab, going back. Reverse, hook, outside. Boom, back to your fighting stance. Forwards, jab, jab. Good. Jab, reverse, weights on the front foot, which means we can push off inside. Jab, jab, going back. Reverse, hook, weight should be, it's even, it's balanced, but what I mean is you should feel like you've got some pressure on the rear foot, which means you can lighten the front foot and move outside. Okay. Back to start. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Jab, reverse, inside. Jab, jab, moving back. Reverse, hook, outside. Hold on 1 second, guys. Guys, can somebody get the door? It's just a letter. Okay, thanks. Oh, nice sneaky. Go on. Out you go. You're not in the class. Right. Moving forward. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, inside. Jab, jab, defensive. Reverse, hook, outside. Jab, jab. Jab, reverse, inside. Jab, jab, defensive. Reverse, hook, outside. Nice, okay, good. Right, what we're going to do is we can link a kick onto these now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the kick after we've done the movement. So let's go back to left fighting stance because you probably feel more comfortable in that with your guard up. So we're going to come forward. Jab, jab, rear leg front kick. So it's on the end of the movement. We've moved forwards. That makes sense. Okay. Jab, reverse. Haha, here's where I'm going to have to double check my notes. It should be obvious to know which one it is, but your leg front kick. Yeah, looks like it. So we're here. We've done the jab, jab, and the front kick. Now we're going to go jab, reverse, and we move inside. And because the weight, we've shifted our weights on our back leg, now we can lift up and side kick. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to move back, jab, jab. We're being defensive, the person's moving forward. We're going to lift the front leg up and a defensive front kick. So we're moving back, 1, 2, kick. Okay? Reverse, hook, weights on the back foot, shift outside, weights on the front foot now, so come through, rear leg side kick. All right, so nice and slow. We're going jab, jab, rear leg front kick. Jab, reverse, switch inside, weights on the back foot, so it's a lead leg kick. Good. Jab, jab, retreating, moving back, lift the front leg, snap the front kick out. Good. Reverse, hook, weight on the back foot, shift outside, weight goes to the front foot, rear leg side kick. All right, so as we shift, we weight shift onto the opposite foot, which means the rear foot can come round. All right, here we go. Moving forwards. Jab, jab, rear leg front kick. Jab, reverse, step inside, lead leg. Jab, jab, lead leg front kick, defensive. Reverse, hook, step outside through, rear leg side kick. All right, bounce and move, nice and light, guard up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, excellent, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Change stance. Up. All right. Right fighting stance. Switch to the opposite corner now. You're now in your bottom left hand, bottom right hand corner. Going forwards. 1. Jab, jab, rear leg front kick. 2. Jab, reverse, step inside, lead side kick. 3. Retreating jabs, defensive front kick. 4. Reverse, hook, step outside, come around, rear leg side kick. Good. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 4. Super work, guys. Good. Have yourselves a little drink. Just want to go over that. Just want to be sure that everybody's getting the weight shift. Give me something on the thermometer, guys. Happy with that? I'm okay with that, but I'd like to practice it more. I'm struggling. Oh, everybody's thumbs up. Oh, Shari's giving me halfway. It's not quite here. It's not quite here. It's here. Good. There's the perfectionist in the group. I just don't want to be caught. I'm not good enough to be here. I'm not good enough to be here. I'm feeling here. That's cool. Okay, so part of what I like about that, Joe, personally, this is why we're always learning and evolving, is I'm trying to think of angles and things to make sure that our fighters are not standing in front of people when they're battling. And certain things bounce naturally off of movement. And obviously, if you move inside, the weight goes to the back foot, which means the lead leg's light. And if we move outside, the weight moves to the front foot, so the rear leg's light. So just playing about with a few ideas. Similarly, if we're retreating, the weight shifts onto the back leg, so that means we can just snap out with some sort of a defensive kick. Cool. Going forward, your momentum's traveling forward, which is great for bringing the rear leg through. So just playing about with that. Concepts for some of the fighters, or the parents of fighters. Who have we got in here? Just Lisa? Is this Lisa that fights? Mo and I, the ex-fighters, the old ones with the bad backs and the bust knees. See what you've got coming to you, Lisa. Right, guys, we've had a drink. Right, we're going to just do some pad drills now. Grab your gloves if you want to do that. Oh, look at the time. Let's do a few pad drills and then we'll finish up for today. I've got 7 or 8 here. Let's have a little look at what we've got. What have we got? I want to do a good one. Okay, right. Something nice and high tempo. What's got? Ooh, I like that. Okay. Right. So, something similar to what we've just done. Number 4 on the list. So we're going to step, I'll start from the left fighting stance so you can mirror me, guys. So you can be left fighting stance. We're going to step outside. Okay, we're getting offline. The person's right in front of us. So we're going to step off and hook, reverse, hook, rear leg roundhouse. All right. This is all the same about the weight distribution. As we step outside, the weight is shifting to the front foot, so it's actually really good for this. Shifting off, weights this loaded this way, so we unwind with the hook. All right. So nice and slow. Left fighting stance. Step outside. Hook, reverse, hook, unwind from that hook, coming round with the rear leg, roundhouse kick. There we go, bouncing and moving. Stepping outside, here, hook, reverse, hook, rear leg, bouncing and moving, staying on your toes. So never standing still, all the way down. So I'm chatting, I should be looking around and I should just see you bouncing and moving. This is the skipping movement we were doing. Yeah? Bouncing. Or slight weight shift, just slight weight shift. Here we go. Up. Bouncing and moving, guard up, chin tuck, shoulders up, guard, up. Up. And one more. Here we go. Up. Bouncing and moving. Good stuff. All right, next drill. Let's go on the opposite one of that. We're going to step inside. Reverse, hook, reverse. We're on that reverse punch, weights forward. Let's draw back to our guard and come through with the rear leg front kick. Okay, so from our fighting stance, we're going to step inside. So think about that weight shift. We step inside, okay? If we here our weights rear leg, so we can immediately come into a powered reverse punch. All right, so here we go. Step inside, in, reverse, hook, reverse, through the rear leg. All right. Inside, reverse, hook, reverse, rear front kick. And I'll talk it through once more. Step inside, reverse, hook, reverse, rear front kick. All right, here we go. Up. Up. On your toes, bouncing and moving, guys, bouncing and moving. Knees bent, weight slightly lower than you would normally be standing up tall. Get that weight down, shoulders shrugged, guard up. 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 All right, good stuff. We're going to finish with one more. No kicks in this one. This will work well on the bags, guys. I can see Lisa and Scott working the bags. What you're going to do, double shuffle in with a double jab, okay? So you're going to move forward. 1, 2. Somebody goes to punch you. You're going to slip outside, but then we're going to roll to the inside. Okay? Is that right? Yes, roll to the inside. We're going to come out of that with a reverse hook, reverse. Okay, so forwards, 1, 2, roll. You start with a slip to the outside, but you roll to the inside. Reverse, hook, reverse. Bounce to the movement. Bounce to the movement. Okay, up, jab, jab. Roll to the inside. Reverse, hook, reverse. Bounce to the movement. Up. Up. All right, start to speed your techniques up a little bit now. Up. Up. Come on up. Stay in your fighting stance. Up. 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 Nice work, guys. Couple more. Up. Up. And time. Oh, good work, guys. Take your gloves off, have a drink. Good work. We're running over a little bit, but that's cool. Unless anybody's got a meeting to be at 11, and then it's not cool. Okay, let's just get stretched off, guys. Reaching up. Twisting and reaching. Good work. And reaching down the back, scratch your back, stretching off that tricep. You can either pull from the front here, come around the back, but stay nice and tall. Don't scrunch your neck. If you're struggling with this, like I say, just hold this position here. You don't have to pull on it. Just feel like you're scratching an itch right in the middle of your back. That's good enough. You can always ease here. You can give a little push back if you want. Switching sides. See, the worst, what happens sometimes is you reach behind, and then what happens is you end up with your chin all scrunched and you're starting to cut off all the blood supply to your brain. You know, it's self-rear naked choking. Don't see anybody passing out. All right, arm across the body, please. Twist and rotate. Stay off the joint, support the arm. And relax, other side. Come. And relax. Reach up and lean. Nice and controlled. Support yourself with your arm on your hip or on your leg. I'm doing a lot of these, getting a lot of sort of low back pain and hip, not pain's too much, discomfort. I'm getting a little bit of back discomfort, a little bit of hip discomfort. And roll out. Just looking at some of the physiology books I've got. These muscles that connect your pelvis into your low back do a lot of work for us when we're chambering and lifting, so it's good to stretch them out. This is good for this. There's a few others that are really good for it as well. And I feel like this stretch, I feel, hits all the right spots for me for where I'm getting my little pains. Roll out. Okay, come gently forward and into a forward bend. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Deep breathing. Going over to your left foot. Back to the middle. Over to your right foot. And back to the middle. Bend your knees, squat down. Just try and open those hips out a little bit. If it's just a squat, don't worry, you don't need to be doing this sort of stretch if it's uncomfortable or sore on your knees. But like I say, this is good for your adductors, it's good for the hips. As long as you're not feeling any pain. Stand it up slowly, push the hips through. All right, nice and wide. Turn one foot out and lunge. Good work. Switching sides. Back to the middle. Wide leg forward bend, guys. Push the hips through. And then either walk your feet in or hop your feet in. Heels to bum. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. You'll make that meeting. Don't worry. Change your legs. Good work. All right. Heels, Achilles and your calves to finish. Push the heel back. Weight forward. Just try and focus your attention on pushing the heel down into the floor. Feel the stretch in the calf. Remember, you can always continue to stretch after this. Switch sides, please. Continue to stretch and hit anything that we've not stretched for yet. It's one of those things that stretching can be highly personal. You know, we're doing a very generic stretch here. If you've got tight glutes or something, if there's something that's not working well for you, take 5 minutes now while your body's warm, stretch it off. Well worth the time spent. Good stuff. All right. Feet together, guys. Let's bow out. Left hand, right fist. Remember, keep eye contact when we bow. And give yourselves a clap. Well done. Woo-hoo.